Have you ever wondered if the robots from science fiction movies are about to walk among us? Well, get ready, because that future is closer than you think. Today, we're diving deep into the world of humanoid robotics, a field that's exploding with innovation. We're not just talking about clunky machines on an assembly line anymore. We're talking about Robotics 2.0, intelligent, adaptable robots that can walk, talk, and even learn. We'll be looking at the three titans leading this charge. The astonishingly human-like figure, O1, Elon Musk's ambitious Tesla Optimus, and the acrobatic marvels from Boston Dynamics. Who's winning the race to create the first true general-purpose humanoid robot? And what does this mean for our jobs, our economy, and our daily lives? Stick around as we unpack the cutting edge of technology that's about to change everything. Let's start with the one making huge waves recently. Figure, if you've been on the internet lately, you've probably seen their jaw-dropping demo video. In partnership with OpenAI, the creators of ChatGPT, Figure unveiled their robot, Figure O1. The video shows it having a full unscripted conversation. Someone asks it for a snack, and the robot doesn't just grab an apple. It first explains why it chose the apple as the only edible item on the table. It identifies objects, understands context, and performs the task smoothly. Then it cleans up after itself, placing trash in the bin and putting dishes away, all while explaining its thought process. It's a mind-blowing display of AI and robotics working together. What makes Figure so special is its focus on learning. It's not just pre-programmed, it learns by watching humans. This is a massive leap forward. Their goal isn't just to build a robot, it's to create a machine that can reason and interact with the world just like we do, with backers like Jeff Bezos, Microsoft, and Nvidia. Figure has the resources and the brainpower to make this happen, and they're aiming to deploy these robots in real-world jobs, starting with manufacturing and logistics. Now, let's shift gears to a name everyone knows, Tesla. When Elon Musk first revealed the Tesla Optimus, or Tesla bot, some people were skeptical. The initial presentation was, let's say, a little rough around the edges. But you should never underestimate Tesla's speed of development. Fast forward to today, and Optimus Gen 2 is a completely different machine. It's walking faster, its movements are smoother, and its hands have become incredibly dexterous. Capable of handling delicate objects like an egg without breaking it. So what's Tesla's secret weapon? It's their expertise in AI. The same artificial intelligence that powers their self-driving cars is being adapted for Optimus. This means the robot can navigate complex, real-world environments. Tesla's vision for Optimus is massive. Musk talks about a future where these robots will handle dangerous, repetitive, or boring tasks, freeing up humans for more creative pursuits. He even believes that, in the long run, the robotics division could be more valuable than their car business. The goal is mass production. Tesla wants to make millions of these robots, making them affordable and accessible enough to fundamentally reshape our economy and society. The progress they've made in such a short time is staggering, and it shows they are a serious contender in this race. Of course, no conversation about advanced robotics is complete without mentioning the trailblazer, Boston Dynamics. For years, their videos have been the stuff of internet legend. We've all seen Atlas doing parkour backflips and even dancing. It's a testament to their unparalleled mastery of dynamic motion and balance. Boston Dynamics robots can navigate rough terrain, get back up after being pushed over, and perform physical feats that are simply unmatched. Their approach has historically been focused on solving the hardware and mobility challenges first. How do you make a two-legged machine that's as stable and agile as a human? They've cracked that code better than anyone. Their latest version of Atlas is now fully electric, sleeker, and even more capable. Its movements are almost alien, with a range of motion that surpasses human ability, like spinning its head and torso 180 degrees. While they started with a focus on movement, they are now integrating more advanced AI to make their robots smarter and more useful for commercial tasks, particularly in warehouses and industrial sites with their robot Spot. Boston Dynamics set the standard for what a dynamic robot could physically do, and now they're adding the brains to match the brawn. So, we have these three incredible players: Figure, with its human-like interaction, powered by OpenAI Tesla, leveraging its massive AI and manufacturing scale. And Boston Dynamics, the undisputed king of robotic agility, who is actually in the lead. It's not a simple answer because they are excelling in different areas. Figure is arguably leading in AI integration and natural language interaction. The ability of Figure O1 to reason and communicate is a game changer. It feels like you're talking to a being, not just a machine. Tesla's advantage is its potential for scale. If anyone can mass-produce millions of affordable humanoid robots, it's Tesla, thanks to their factory expertise and existing AI infrastructure from their vehicle fleet. Boston Dynamics still holds the crown for physical hardware and dynamic mobility. No one has built a robot that moves with the grace and power of Atlas. So, you could say Figure has the most advanced mind, Boston Dynamics has the most advanced body, and Tesla has the best plan to produce them for the masses. But what does this all mean for us? The emergence of capable humanoid robots will be one of the most transformative events in human history. Let's talk about the workplace first. The initial applications will be in manufacturing, logistics, and warehouses. Robots will take on jobs that are physically demanding, repetitive, or dangerous for humans. This could lead to huge increases in productivity and efficiency. Think of a factory that can run 24/7 without breaks, or a warehouse where robots handle all the heavy lifting. But it won't stop there. As these robots become more capable, they could move into other sectors like retail, elder care, and even disaster response. Imagine robots stocking shelves in a grocery store overnight, assisting elderly people with daily tasks at home, or entering collapsed buildings to search for survivors after an earthquake. The possibilities are endless. Of course, the big question on everyone's mind is jobs. Will these robots take our jobs? The honest answer is yes. Some jobs will be automated. This is a pattern we've seen throughout history with every major technological revolution. But it's also true that new technologies create new jobs. There will be a huge demand for people to design, build, maintain, and manage these fleets of robots. We'll need robot supervisors, AI trainers, and maintenance technicians. The key will be adapting our skills and education systems to prepare for this new reality. Instead of fearing job replacement, we should focus on how we can work alongside these robots to achieve more than we ever could alone. This could free us from mundane labor and allow more people to pursue careers in creative, strategic, and interpersonal fields. The impact goes far beyond the economy. Imagine having a personal robot at home. It could cook, clean, do laundry, and help with childcare. This could revolutionize our domestic lives, giving us back our most precious resource, time. For people with disabilities or the elderly, these robots could provide a new level of independence and care. However, we also have to consider the ethical and social challenges. How do we ensure these robots are safe? How do we prevent them from being used for malicious purposes? What about privacy when a robot is in our home observing our daily lives? These are complex questions that we, as a society, need to start discussing now. We need to develop clear regulations and ethical guidelines to ensure this technology is developed and deployed responsibly. So, the race is on. Figure, Tesla, and Boston Dynamics are pushing the boundaries of what's possible, and the pace of innovation is accelerating every single day. We're not talking about a distant future anymore. We are on the cusp of the age of robotics. This technology holds the promise of solving some of humanity's biggest challenges, from labor shortages to caring for an aging population. But it also presents us with profound questions about our future. It's an exciting and slightly unnerving time to be alive. The next few years will be critical in shaping this robotic future. Which company do you think will come out on top? And how do you feel about sharing our world with intelligent humanoid robots? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed this deep dive into the future of robotics, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss our next video. See you next time.